And when she sat down, the baby bump squashed, bent, and crumpled.
I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about.
Freeze frame sparked fresh buzz. Replayed in slow motion, some viewers claimed Beyoncé's dress shifted as she sat beside Molly Meld, fueling debate.
Beyoncé is a wicked. Nah. I got your bitch. Y'all refused to accept the truth. Mother's been trying to call this bitch her husband out for years. And what we got to return stung by the beehive. Now you want to wake up.
Old rumors involving Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and Kathy White have resurfaced, reigniting online speculation years after White's death. The narrative claims, without verified evidence, that Beyoncé knew more about the circumstances surrounding White's death than the public realizes. It also repeats long-circulating allegations that White was romantically involved with Jay-Z and supposedly acted as a surrogate for Beyoncé while the singer publicly appeared pregnant. According to the story, these claims stem from internet gossip rather than confirmed reporting. The passage also focuses on blogger Hollywood Street King, who reportedly published an article about White and Jay-Z before it was quickly removed. Supporters of the conspiracy theory argue that the article contained sensitive information and claim screenshots preserved its contents after it disappeared. The blogger further alleged that White contacted him shortly before her death, saying she feared for her safety, leading him to suspect foul play instead of accepting the publicly reported cause of death, a brain aneurysm. Despite the renewed attention, none of these allegations have been substantiated by reliable evidence, and they remain part of ongoing online speculation rather than established fact. The story illustrates how unverified claims can continue circulating for years, keeping controversial narratives alive even in the absence of credible proof. The passage claims that screenshots of a deleted blog post have resurfaced, fueling renewed online speculation about Kathy White's death and alleged connections to Beyoncé and Jay-Z. It says supporters of the theory argue that the article spread quickly before being removed, allowing copies to circulate across the internet. The story also highlights claims made by blogger Hollywood Street King, who asserted he was the first to report rumors that Kathy White and Jay-Z had a relationship. The passage further alleges that television personality Claudia Jordan, described as White's friend, may have known both individuals, citing photos that supposedly showed them together at a nightclub shortly before White's death. These assertions, however, remain unverified. According to the passage, the blogger disputed early online reports that White died from a brain aneurysm, claiming instead that the cause of death had not yet been confirmed. It references an alleged conversation with an unnamed NYPD detective, who reportedly said the death was still under investigation pending autopsy and toxicology results. The story also describes a reported 911 call from a Manhattan apartment, White's transport to a hospital, and her subsequent death there before any official determination of the cause had been made. The passage emphasizes that the allegations discussed have circulated online for years but remain unsupported by reliable evidence. It argues that internet speculation has continued despite the absence of verified proof, illustrating how controversial narratives can persist long after the original events. The story goes on to claim that, before Kathy White's death, toxicology testing was expected to determine the official cause. It also repeats unverified assertions that a tabloid investigating rumored links between White and Jay-Z contacted her shortly beforehand. According to the account, White allegedly revealed little but later supposedly told Jay-Z she was considering publicly discussing their alleged relationship. These claims have not been independently substantiated. The passage further notes that White's death occurred shortly after Beyoncé's pregnancy announcement, suggesting that online commentators have drawn connections between the timing of those events. It also references a widely shared interview clip in which some viewers claimed Beyoncé's baby bump appeared to shift or fold as she sat down. The video has been repeatedly cited in online discussions, but it has never been accepted as evidence of any wrongdoing or deception. Overall, the narrative reflects how coincidence, viral footage, and unverified claims can combine to fuel enduring speculation. Without credible evidence, these stories remain internet rumors rather than established fact, underscoring the importance of separating speculation from verifiable information.
If it's what you truly want, I can wear her skin over mine, her hair over mine, her hands as gloves, her teeth as confetti, her scalp a cap, her sternum my bedazzled cane. We can pose for a photograph, all three of us, immortalized. You and your perfect girl.
A 2024 Beyoncé song sparked fresh online speculation, with some fans linking it to old rumors. Those interpretations remain unverified, showing how internet theories can outlive the facts.
Allegedly, the song Daughter on Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter album. It's potentially a murder confession about Jay-Z's mistress, Kathy White.
The passage claims that blogger Hollywood Street King was not the only person Kathy White allegedly contacted before her death. It says journalist Liz Crokin also asserted that White planned to meet with her for an exclusive interview about rumored claims involving surrogacy and an alleged relationship with Jay-Z. According to the story, the interview never happened because White was found dead shortly beforehand. The narrative goes on to describe Crokin's public social media posts following White's death, in which she accused Jay-Z and Beyoncé of involvement. Years later, after renewed public attention surrounding other celebrity legal controversies, the passage says Crokin reposted her earlier comments, claiming she had spoken with White before her death and repeating her accusations. It also references a video of Kanye West making remarks about Jay-Z, which Crokin cited in support of her own views. None of these allegations have been substantiated by reliable evidence, and no credible public findings have established wrongdoing by Beyoncé or Jay-Z in connection with Kathy White's death. The passage reflects the continued circulation of online speculation rather than verified fact, highlighting how unproven claims can persist and resurface over time despite the lack of supporting evidence.
Jay-Z called me. Hey, God, Jay-Z, I know you got. Please don't send him at my head. Just call me.
The passage revisits long-running online rumors surrounding Beyoncé's pregnancy and the birth of Blue Ivy. It claims that Beyoncé arranged for an entire hospital floor to be reserved during the delivery, leading some internet users to speculate that the unusual level of privacy fueled questions about what might have been taking place. The story also alleges that while some patients were reportedly relocated, newborns remained in the same area, a detail that conspiracy theorists have cited to support their claims. None of these assertions have been verified as evidence of wrongdoing. The narrative argues that renewed discussion of these rumors has intensified public speculation, suggesting that Beyoncé could be concerned about old allegations resurfacing as Blue Ivy grows older. It then highlights social media comments from users who repeat unsupported theories about Kathy White and Blue Ivy's parentage. These opinions reflect online speculation rather than established fact and are not backed by credible evidence. The passage concludes by inviting viewers to debate the rumors and share their opinions before promoting another video. Overall, it demonstrates how internet conspiracy theories can continue attracting attention years later, even when the central claims remain unsubstantiated and unsupported by reliable evidence, reminding readers to distinguish speculation from verified facts.
They're saying she's using a surrogate because she didn't want to put her body through the stress.